Seniors, please be seated. Well, good morning. My name is Will Burns, and I am the Director of Early College Programs here at Fort Hays State University. I would like to welcome everyone to the 2023 KAMS completion ceremony. Before we begin the national anthem, I would request that all cell phones be turned off. We have a university photographer taking pictures for today's events. Pictures will be provided to the students and their families. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the national anthem led by Pam McGowan on piano. Thank you, Pam. You may be seated. I want to extend a heartfelt welcome to all family, friends, administration, faculty, and staff on this wonderful day. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform party. Please stand as I introduce you and remain standing until all members of the platform party have been recognized. I ask that we hold our applause until all members of the platform party have been introduced. Dr. Tisa Mason, President of Fort Hays State University. Dr. Jill Arensdorf, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Joey Lynn, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Dennis King, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs, Enrollment Management. Mr. Wesley Winch, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Let's give these individuals a round of applause for their support of KAMS and AMS students. Thank you all for being here this morning. Now, I would like to take a moment to introduce a few other very important people. I want to introduce Academy staff members that are with us today. Staff members, I ask that you stand as I read your name and remain standing until all of you have been recognized. I ask that we hold our applause until all members of the KAMS-AMS staff have been introduced. Sherry Matlock, Assistant Director of KAMS and AMS. Ann Noble, Financial Administrator, and Ann is back here in the corner. Heather Hampton, Coordinator for Marketing and Recruitment. Angela Moore, Administrative Specialist, also back there in the corner. Alicia Otter, Counselor. Cody Octor, Custer Hall Community Director. Let's give these KAMS and AMS staff members a round of applause, please. This morning, we have faculty and university staff who are seated in the audience. If you are a faculty member or a university staff member, I ask that you please stand. Let's give our faculty members and university staff members a round of applause, please. And finally, if you are a parent or guardian to one of our senior KAMS-AMS students, I ask that you please stand. Remain standing. Remain standing. I'm going to say some nice things about all of you. Parents and guardians, we want to thank you for sharing your student with us over these past 2 years. Our staff appreciates the trust that you put in us to challenge, care for, and support your student. I know that your student also appreciates the trust that you placed in them to attend college 2 years early. Seniors and other audience members, I ask that you please join me again in applause for these awesome parents and guardians. Thank you. You may be seated. To our class of 2023, look around, take a deep breath, and be present in this moment. Reflect on what you have accomplished by completing your early college experience. There are only a handful of other residential early college programs in the country that are like KAMS and AMS. This means that your high school experience is far different from 99% of all other 2023 high school graduates. Over these past 2 years, your determination, your grit, perseverance, and work ethic have been on full display. More importantly, your patience, your kindness, and your compassion have touched the lives of so many on this campus. It's hard to put into words the lasting impression that you have made on your classmates, faculty, staff, and other members of our campus community. I, for one, know that you have impacted my life in a positive way, and I am grateful to be a small part of your life's journey. I want to take a moment to brag about our seniors. I mentioned words like perseverance and work ethic just a few seconds ago. These words are best represented by the following statistics for this senior class. The average exiting ACT score of this class is a 31 composite, which ranks in the 95th percentile of all national test takers. In scholarship dollars, the approximate total received by these graduating seniors is just a little over $1 million. These statistics are impressive, but what is truly impressive and exciting is the fact that these extremely gifted, talented, and innovative seniors will be the movers and shakers of tomorrow. If history repeats itself, your future as a KAMS AMS graduate is bright. So many of our past graduates have gone on to become medical doctors, groundbreaking researchers, engineers, physicists, mathematicians, entrepreneurs, artists, teachers, programmers, veterinarians, and the list goes on and on. I am confident that this class of seniors will also go on to achieve great things. Let me be clear, though, success in life after KAMS and AMS is not just defined by your job title or by your salary. Please know that today and into the future, we celebrate your character, your commitment to helping others, and your ability to positively impact the world around you. Speaking of impacting the world in a positive way, author Charlie Mackesy has created quite the ripple effect of positivity over these past few years. In March of this year, he won an Oscar for Best Animated Short Film. The film was adapted from his best-selling book, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. In addition to winning an Oscar, the book has sold millions of copies since its release in 2019. Over this past winter break, my family and I watched the animated short film, as the book is a family favorite, especially when it comes to imparting life wisdom to my 10-year-old son, Byron. So today, I'm going to share a few nuggets of wisdom from Mackesy's endearing characters. Seniors, you may be sitting there thinking, Will, really, you're going to share some quotes from a book that you read to your 10-year-old son? And the answer is yes. Yes, I am. And I'm betting most of your parents and guardians that are in this same room remember a time when they imparted some of life's greatest wisdom to you through a quirky character from your favorite children's book. So remember, seniors, you are never too old, even as high school graduates, to learn from lovable book characters. Life lessons come in many forms and at many stages in life. So here's a few quotes from the book that I believe are worth sharing as you move forward in your life. What I most appreciate about Mackesy is his ability to put some of life's most complex challenges and questions into simple yet profound statements and character interactions. I believe we even have some artwork from the book to share as I highlight each of these quotes. So here we go. Quote number 1, seniors, when life gets difficult and you just want to give up, remember this interaction between the boy and the horse. I can't see the way through, said the boy. Can you see your next step? Yes, just take that, said the horse. Number 2, seniors, when you are faced with challenges in your professional or personal life, or when something doesn't go as planned, or when you experience failure, which will happen, please remember this. One of our greatest freedoms is how we react to things. And lastly, life lesson number 3. Seniors, when you doubt yourself and ever feel like you're just not enough, remember this truth. Always remember you matter. You're important and you are loved, and you bring to this world things no one else can. I hope each of you will take these words and thoughts as you journey through the rest of your life. Seniors, be proud of what you have accomplished. Be excited about what lies ahead. We are proud of you. Congratulations. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to introduce our next speaker for today's ceremony. Dr. Tisa A. Mason is the 10th president of Fort Hays State University, appointed by the Kansas Board of Regents on November 3rd, 2017. She brings more than 35 years of higher education experience to the presidency. Her career, covering almost every aspect of leadership in higher education, has had at its core a belief that a college education is a means to achieving the betterment of people, communities, and the world. In every phase of her career in education, she has used her vision, her energy, and her talents to make students the focus of her efforts. Her personal commitment is to student-centered learning in and out of the classroom, and enabling access not only to higher education, but to educational and personal resources to provide the greatest chance of success. Please help me welcome Dr. Tisa Mason to the podium.
Thank you so much, and especially thank you for taking time today to be here to celebrate this outstanding completing class of the Kansas Academy of Math and Science and the Academy of Math and Science. These truly remarkable young men and women have spent the past 2 years conducting and presenting research alongside of our expert faculty, engaging in leadership in a myriad of co-curricular activities, and absolutely, positively shaping our campus community. They have indeed become an integral part of our beloved Tiger Nation. Today, Tigers, we celebrate your many accomplishments. We are extremely proud of you and your many successes that came to fruition at Fort Hays State University. Your impact has been made here. Your own unique Tiger paw print remains a part of our institutional legacy forever. I know that you leave here very well prepared to not only succeed, but to thrive. So go forth, knowing that your Tiger family is always here to support you and to cheer you on. As you move forward, building upon your education, your careers, your families, your communities, and your very, very promising futures. Tigers, as you take your next steps, I ask that you embrace a grateful heart and then seize any and every opportunity to be a force for good and change in the lives of others. Best wishes on your continued success. Go get 'em.
Thank you, Dr. Mason. We appreciate those wise words and encouragement. Our student presenters are selected on their performance in the classroom, campus engagement, demonstrated leadership, peer nominations, and much more. Both of our student speakers today have been exemplary in all aspects of the Academy experience. Our first presenter, Dane Locke, has a long list of accomplishments and accolades. Dane has actively participated in the KAMS Rocketry Research Group, which, by the way, led by Dr. Adams. This group will be competing in Wisconsin later this month at the National Rockets for School Research Competition, representing KAMS, AMS, and Fort Hays State University. In addition, Dane has been named to the Dean's Honor Roll each semester, worked on campus as a mathematics and physics tutor, and was elected as treasurer of the FHSU Astronomy Club. If you visited the Cosmosphere Space Museum in Hutchinson this past summer, you may have bumped into Dane, as he was selected for a prestigious NASA internship there. Dane plans to attend the University of Kansas, majoring in physics and astronomy. Please help me welcome Dane to the podium.
I want to start by thanking everyone who woke me up in time to get to class. I would not be graduating today without your continuous support. On a more serious note, I would like to thank Dr. Adams, Will, Sherry, Ann, Angela, Heather, Alicia, Cody, and other FHSU faculty and staff that helped us along the way. Furthermore, congratulations to all the seniors here today. You have put in countless hours to reach this capstone in your high school career and mile marker in your college career. No matter how much I congratulate you all, it will stand in the shadow of the praise indebted to every member of the KAMS 2023 cohort. Your praise has been earned through hours of hard work, procrastination, and toiling over whether to make a Walmart trip or do your calculus homework, frequently resulting in a much-deserved bag of pizza rolls. While being in college has brought us great success, it has also brought us distress. Charles Dickens put it best when he said, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." While taking 70 credit hours by 18 is impressive, it takes work. Group study sessions for calculus that took the better part of the day, 3-hour-long labs, and physics. But we came out on top through lack of sleep and severe bouts of senioritis. And now, KAMS students aren't traditionally known for their athleticism, but I am proud to announce that the KAMS intramural men's basketball team won their first game and is now 1-32. Our charity dodgeball team also won 2 games this year, and those wins are the most impressive accomplishments of our class by far. Now, our feats have helped me realize that my life was only getting started and that we, as KAMS students, had so much untapped potential. The program allowed us to be phenomenal leaders in our respective fields and encouraged us to be active members in our communities. And above all, it led us to our brightest future. Once again, I want to thank all the loved ones who came here and recognized your students' accomplishments. I would also like to thank all the staff for their kindness and hard work in growing the program. Our lives would be entirely different without your contributions to the KAMS program. And as I close out today, I want all the seniors to reflect on our time here and be proud of it. Be proud of all the late nights studying, all of the exams, and all of our connections. Only yesterday, we were playing yard games in Custer Lawn and introducing ourselves to each other. And all I can remember thinking was that these were the people that would be with me every day for the next 2 years. 2 years. Edgar Allan Poe wrote in a short story, The Raven, "Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before." We have been through so much together, and we have accomplished even more by seizing the moment and taking that leap of faith. And here we go again, diving into our future head first, like we did when we left high school and came here.
Great job, Dane. Our second presenter, Hansen Shu, has proven himself to be an impressive and involved Academy of Mathematics and Science student. Over the course of the program, Hansen has participated in research with the FHSU Chemistry Department, presenting his research at several competitions and conferences. Not just presenting, but being honored at those competitions and conferences for his work and his research. Hansen was named to the FHSU Dean's Honor Roll numerous times, was selected to be an international student leader here on campus, and has worked as a lab assistant and tutor for the chemistry department. Hansen plans to attend the University of California, San Diego this coming fall to study molecular and cellular biology. Please help me welcome Hansen to the podium.
Good morning, faculty, staff, and parents. And thank you, Will, for the warm introduction. And also thank you to all the staff and faculty members. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. I'm honored to be here today and share with you my experience while being part of the AMS program. What can I say? We come a long way, and I know this is kind of cheesy, but bear with me, people. When I think of my AMS experience, I think of it as a journey of changes. As I was firmly and stubbornly determined to study comparative literature my whole life, I was very suspicious of AMS program initially. But the pamphlets and info sessions that introduced me to this unique program for high school students forced me to be kind of less opinionated, and I thought maybe I should try it. In 2019, after knowing that I got accepted to AMS program, I had a whole plan laid out, finishing up 9th grade in China and then straight to AMS and then college. But COVID hit so suddenly that I had to postpone my plan for a whole year. This change was very last minute, and I was very, very unhappy. But now that I look back, I think it's the best decision I've ever made, as I had 1 year to figure out what I wanted to study and prepare myself for the challenges that AMS program would bring. That was the first time I realized the positive side of changing, even though I didn't feel like it first. Fast forward to 2021, after having 1 year of continuous expectation and excitement, I started my life here at AMS. In the past, I'm used to grinding through classes and tasks completely alone, and growing up and going to public school in China was just different. And most students like me came out of the system not feeling comfortable to even ask questions. My first half semester here was quite tough, and I was very reluctant to ask for help. But seeing how staff, faculty, and peers were so willing to and kind to help people kind of opened me up. And I would say that I'm definitely more confident to reach out right now. And I still remember last spring semester, I was in Sherry's office and talking to her almost every day for a week because I was too scared to ask for a letter from Dr. Masa. When I made up my mind and finally got the letter, I just explained to him how nervous I was before I walked into his office and, asked him for a letter. And in the end, I was very grateful because he pointed out that he understood from my personal experience that many people who grew up in Asian countries are more like naturally reserved. And honestly, I was very just waiting for someone to point that out to me my whole life. Now, I think I'm still not very outgoing, but I would say I'm just not as scared to ask for a letter as I used to be, and this is such a positive change. And there are also minor changes in my life. For a month, I probably cooked too much in the kitchen, and then I just realized that it was eating into my homework time. That's when I realized I had to make changes, balance my cooking therapy and the counterpart. And also in science, when we're doing experiments, Dr. Phelps would tell me, experiments don't usually work, and I just have to go with it. Because I was so used to having things laid out for me and follow the procedures, and I thought things would work out, but it didn't, and I have to, deal with it. And actually, the speech is very disorganized, and those anecdotes probably didn't make much sense. But the point that I'm making here is that with changes, and there will always be some uneasiness, and it is important for us to adapt to those changes and uneasiness and see the positive side of making those changes and acknowledge that they can be improvements. So at the end of our shared journey, AMS and KAMS, class of 2023, I wish you all the best and more the ability to adapt to changes that you will face in the rest of your college career and lives. Thank you and good luck.
Now I invite Dr. Mason to come to the podium for the conferring of our completers.
Seniors, please stand. By the authority vested in me by the Kansas Board of Regents, I confer upon you, subject to completion of all requirements as certified by the registrar, completion status of the Kansas Academy of Mathematics and Science and the Academy of Mathematics and Science with all the rights, the privileges, and the responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Seniors, I ask that you proceed to stage left and form a line, please. As Sherry Matlock makes her way to the podium, I would like to take a moment to recognize the fact that we have several parents and guardians of our international students that are unable to be with us in person today. I know that many of them are watching online or watching the recording. Please know that we wish you were here, and we appreciate you sharing your student with us these past 2 years as well. I now invite Sherry to the podium for the reading of names.
Aniston Anderson. Aniston will be graduating from Lake Cross High School. She plans on attending the University of Arkansas, majoring in public health. Kadrian Ayarza. Kadrian will be graduating from Hayes High School and plans on attending Fort Hays State University, majoring in kinesiology and business administration. Griffin Davies. Griffin will be graduating from Holton High School. He plans on attending Fort Hays State University, majoring in chemistry. Gideon Fox. Gideon will be graduating from Augusta High School and plans to attend Kansas State University, majoring in mechanical engineering. Brant Hagan. Brant will be graduating from Norton High School. He plans to attend Fort Hays State University, majoring in forensic science. Jiho Hong. Jiho will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. She will attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, majoring in biology. Cosmo Jarbo. Cosmo will be graduating from Kansas Connections Academy. He plans on attending Washington University, St. Louis, majoring in neuroscience. Isaac Knight. Isaac will be graduating from Hamilton High School. He plans on attending Fort Hays State University, majoring in veterinarian medicine. Sang-Hoon Lee. Sang-Hoon will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. He is currently undecided on where he will attend. Sang-Hoon will major in computer science and statistics. Dane Locke. Dane will be graduating from Augusta High School. He plans on attending the University of Kansas, majoring in physics and astronomy. Marina Profetti. Marina will be graduating from Lawrence High School. She is undecided on where she will attend next year. Marina will major in chemical engineering. Kyron Saunders. Kyron will be graduating from Gardner Edgerton High School. He plans on attending the University of Kansas, majoring in aerospace engineering. Quentin Shepard. Quentin will be graduating from Ellis High School and plans on attending Kansas State University, majoring in chemical engineering. Zechuan Amanda Su. Amanda will be graduating from TMP Marion High School and undecided where she will attend college next year. She will be majoring in mathematics. Ryan K. Swafford. Ryan will be graduating from Jefferson West High School and plans on attending the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Ryan will be majoring in human resource management. Adam Vincent. Adam will be graduating from Sterling High School. He will be attending Kansas State University. Adam's major is mechanical engineering. Jiaying Wang. Jiaying will be graduating from TMP Marion High School and plans on attending Ohio State University. Jayin will be majoring in business communication. Kai J. Wen. Kai J. will be graduating from TMP Marion High School. He will be attending the University of California, San Diego, majoring in computer science, mathematics, and music. Mu-Young Hansen Chu. Hansen will be graduating from TMP Marion High School and plans on attending the University of California, San Diego. Hansen will be majoring in molecular and cellular biology.
Good job, seniors. Seniors, please stand and move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Seniors, please turn around and face the crowd so that we can give one final applause for your hard work and effort. Thank you, seniors. Please be seated for just one short moment. In closing, I want to thank Pam McGowan for providing the music, Tiger Media Network for live streaming and recording the event, and Brandon Cooley for taking photos today. I also want to recognize our two class marshals from the junior class, Elijah Beecham and Hazel Franz. We also had 3 other students from the class of 2024 handing out programs and welcoming guests: Abigail Amend, Tuli Gilliland, and Lorinda Land. A big thank you to all of these individuals.
For those of you that I'm sure know by now, Will is leaving us as the director of the KAMS program. All of us administration at Fort Hays State University take the director position extremely serious for this program. I think you all agree that we hired the right person a few years ago when we hired Will to take over as director. Will is incredibly professional, incredibly passionate, and even bigger, he has a huge heart for the program and for all you students. There's no question about that. I will tell you families and students and all of you seniors graduating, we will hire the right person for the next director of the program. Trust us on that, and we're going to work quickly to do that. This little plaque here was from your team, Will, and it says, "With our deepest appreciation, we hereby honor Will Burns in recognition for your passion, unconditional commitment, and dedicated service to the Kansas Academy in Math and Science, May 6, 2023. Will, congratulations on a job well done. There is some good news to this. Will is staying at Fort Hays State University, and he has accepted the position of Accessibilities Coordinator in the Fishley Wells Center for Student Success. So he's going to continue to be on our campus. He's going to be working on his doctorate degree to eventually be a faculty member. So again, great job.
Well, that definitely threw me off a little. Thank you very much. The students and families of this program have just been such a blessing to me, and so thank you and especially to the students. Just love doing what I have done the past 7 years working with all of you, and I know the program is going to continue to flourish and grow. So I just greatly appreciate all of you students especially, and want you to know that. Okay, a couple of things to point out before we part ways. We have refreshments available to those in attendance, so please help yourself. Students, if you want to take pictures with family, friends, faculty, staff, or in front of the buildings here on campus, this would be a perfect time to do so. And I am thrown off because I skipped something. Pam. Pam McGowan is going to play our FHSU alma mater, and then we'll conclude our ceremony. So let's go ahead and stand up, and we'll go ahead and sing the alma mater. Thank you for attending and for celebrating these amazing students. Have a wonderful rest of your day. The ceremony has concluded.
Nice job, Will.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good job. Thank you.